so much for tuning in to the sectional championship round of the Friday Night Frenzy. I'm Bree Shackelford, joined with Vinny Martirano, and it's so good to be back in studio with you. Vinny, thank you so much for holding down the fort last week.
Absolutely.
I heard we had a ton of great games on the schedule.
Yeah, no, it was super exciting last week, and it sounds like this week is no different, Bree, so let's jump right into the action. We'll check in with Harrison as the Raiders travel a ways out to Decatur Central to face the Hawks in the sectional championship. Midway through the first, Carter Canoic coughing up the ball and giving the Hawks back possession with excellent field possession and a chance to extend their lead, which on the very next play, it's a run, it's a sweep. No, it's Braden Polston connecting with wide open Keon Berry for a score. Hawks extending the lead 21-10. Right before the half, Raiders quarterback Calix Dillon drops one right in the bucket for senior Jackson Gwynn to cut the lead to 3. Decatur Central would ultimately take control of the game in the second half. They soar high and take this one 34-17.
Well, Vinny, we are still on the road for the next matchup because the Carroll Cougars traveled far to take on Tri-Central for the Sectional 43 Championship. Carroll wasting no time with the ball and trying to put the game away early, and thanks to this pass from Luke Tanner, the Cougs would be in prime scoring position. And who do you give the ball to when you need to get on the board, Vin? None other than our athlete of the week, Keegan Ellis. Cougs strike first and strike fast. So the offense is rolling per usual, but how's the defense, you ask? Well, they're just as perfect. Check out this INT by Griffin Viney, who fumbles the ball when he's tackled, but have no fear. Emery Deaton is there to clean things up and house it. Quite frankly, that's the most interesting defensive touchdown I've seen all year. Moving now to the second quarter, Cougs were just as explosive as they were in the first. And how could they not be with the unit of a running back they have in Ellis? He's not only running through D-lines, but also flattening out his teammates during the celebration as well. Honestly, I don't have to spell out for you how this game ends. Carroll trounces the Trojans 42-zip to win its third sectional championship in a row. Next up, regional championship against undefeated Adams Central. And that one's definitely going to be one for the books, two undefeated teams against each other. But speaking of two teams, we have two teams down. We have one more team to go in this block of frenzy. So let's just say,
let's check it out. Yeah, Sports 18, Gabe Overmiller has more on how Central Catholic played tonight. Gabe, how's it going?
Yeah, Vinny. Well, it's the postseason, and that means every game you're going to get your opponent's best. Now, as I was in Warren County tonight for the second Central Catholic Seeger matchup of the season. Central Catholic won the first meeting 35-8, but the first half of this one saw a gritty Patriot defense keep things tight. Knights ready for battle against the Seeger Patriots. Winner takes home a sectional championship trophy. First quarter, Knights force an early 3 and out. They're driving but fumble the ball. Seeger comes up with it. Possession belongs to the Patriots again. The Knights stay strong defensively and Seeger punts back to CC. Knights put a strong drive together again but can't capitalize in the red zone. Turnover on downs, Patriots football. This one results in another punt, but CC fumbles on the return. Patriots fall on it, and with that, Seeger picks up about 30 yards and still has the ball. This time, Brody Ashby breaks free for a big Patriot first down. He gets it up around CC's 40-yard line and finally extending into the second quarter. Seeger gets on the board with a field goal. 3-0 Patriots, time for CC to respond. Seeger's coverage downfield great all game, but the Knights have Bobby Metzger at the quarterback position. He'll use his speed and mobility to run it in for 6. PAT is blocked, and we're heading to halftime. Knights up 6-3. To the second half we go. Central Catholic not wasting any time. It's Metzger, patient, no one open. How about using the wheels again? Quick score and an extra point. 13-3. Central Catholic extends their lead. Now, we're still in the third quarter. Seeger finds some room. Looks like a breakaway touchdown. Not if Bryn Robbins has anything to say about it. He punches it out, and the Knights come up with it. Big play for the LCC. Now fourth quarter, Metzger gives it to Jackson Kane, and he'll go ahead and take it all the way to the house for CC. Knights now up 19-3 with about 11 to go in the game, and they just keep it rolling. Lafayette Central Catholic claims the Class 2A Sectional 47 Championship at Seeger tonight. Final score of 33-3. Vinny and Bree, that's all I've got. I'll send it back your way.
Gabe, as hard as those players were cheering on the field, I'm sure you were cheering just as hard on the sideline there for your alma mater. Honestly, that's so great to see. And 2 out of our 3 teams in this block have made it on. So, Vinny, what are your predictions for next week for Carroll and Central Catholic?
Yeah, obviously, you got to hope they come out with the win here. They've made it this far. They've had such great seasons, especially Carroll so far going undefeated.
Oh, yeah.
We're hoping on here that they get it done, they win their first regional game, and we continue to have football frenzy. Am I right, Bree?
Oh, I'm hoping to be working on Thanksgiving break, but